Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913. We're Let's playing Dragon Quest IV for the iOS and Android. In the last episode, we got Mina and Maya in the group, and we began to explore Endor a little bit. In this episode, we're going to head off to the Coliseum to see the Royal Wedding. We're going to check out some old haunts in the area. Reason being is because I want to add them to my Zoom list or return list when I get the chance. So yeah. Plus I'll be purchasing new armor for Solo, and yeah. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Eventually we will head east towards where Mina has been talking about, but for the time being, let's just enjoy that Castle Branca is doing their thing. Yeah, we should buy a we should get a ship. I wonder how we're gonna do that. Then we'll be able to explore all over the place. So let's go downstairs. See what's going on down here. Yeah, any treasure that you picked up throughout the other chapters, I'm pretty sure won't be here. Yeah. Yeah, Torneco definitely has got some cojones. But yeah, any items that you might have gotten with Talon or Elena's group, you don't need to go back and get in this chapter, unless there's something you missed. And the nice thing about this game is they do a chance, or they do make it so that you want to come back to these old places because there's doors like this that we can't open by normal means. And we want to get those treasures, damn it. The king's hiding some good shit. So we should try and get it if possible. So yeah, they do, like back in the Lakanaba, in Talon's old town, there's some stuff that we can get. And hell, even in Ballymoral, there's stuff that we can collect. But anyways, our main mission here is to check out the wedding, then we're going to head north. Check out the towns. I'm not actually gonna. I probably won't do night and day for. Yeah, let's see. The bride and groom are getting prepared in there. To many fans. So apparently Maya would just let anyone come and see her in her dressing room, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Anyways, here is the wedding. No, you can't beat a good wedding. Yeah, it's nice to see nice little happinesses, I guess, in between like all the craziness that we're gonna have to deal with. So one of those guys up there is King Norman, and the other one is the other king, King Grundle or whatever. Anyways, if we come over here. This is the longest wedding I've been to in my life. That's true. Now if we come over here and we just look, they come over here and they kiss, then they go back to their spot, and then they kiss again. And look, the people in the foreground here, they're probably kissing too over here. Yeah, so they're just gonna constantly do that. Marriage is the death of a man. Yeah, well, if you marry a boring man. Yeah, I went through that too quick. Come on. Look at this nun. Alright, so apparently, yeah, and I went through that dialogue a little quick with the, with Mina and Maya saying something about how marriage is the death of a man. Which I guess could be true, depending. I mean, some dudes like marriage. I mean, some people are so, you know, it really depends on if you can handle being alone by yourself. I guess if you can handle that, then maybe you don't really need another person in your life. But, you know, there's a lot of people out there that don't want to be lonely, and so they look for a partner, man or woman. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. marriage can be a bitch, but you know, whatever. Anyways, let's head up here to this shrine towards Elena's country of Zamoska, and as you can see, this guy is protecting it by laying on the ground. I wonder if he's injured or if he's just sleeping there, because the area is so dangerous now. Actually, the monsters there, if we ever get a chance to go there, are much tougher than they were in Elena's chapter. Actually, monsters pretty much everywhere have become much tougher in this chapter. Not a lot of spots where you'll find just regular slimes anymore. And look at that, we got some food dogs and winksters. I'm going to be showing off some of these battles. And a new thing that we have here is tactics. You can set tactics for anyone besides your hero. And there's different AI scripts for everything. And then party, we can actually, once we get more than 4 people, we can actually swap out people. And it actually is a very good idea to do so. So let's attack the Winkster. Let's use Bang here. So yeah, it's interesting. Now in the NES version of the game, you actually don't get to control any characters besides the hero, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Their AI is not very good for the NES version. And so there's different tactics like go all out, don't use any MP, protect me, do normal or something. There's some other stuff too. Anyways, let's head into this town before it turns into night. Yeah, the girl, I guess, is right. Well, she won't be getting married anytime soon. So yeah, people in these 3 villages here, you know, since there is a big marriage going on, you know, they're all talking about it. And that guy's kind of talking about how now Ballymoral, since they've had this thing with Endor, they actually have an adequate amount of armor. Remember, they didn't really have a lot of armor before, but now they do. Anyways, eventually I want to buy a hardwood headgear for the hero. But for the time being, I'm just going to stick with what I've got. Actually, my main goal is to purchase a broadsword, which is here. Or a steel sword, or whatever the hell it's called. Anyways, same old here. Let's see. It is pretty nice. Yeah, and Maya's actually going to talk about... This is why I think she might be addicted to the casino, is because she's going to talk about it constantly. And how every kingdom is not like Endor with the casino. Alright, so I want to eventually buy this steel broadsword for our hero. Let's see, even if I sold my copper sword, I'd still want to have enough money. So I'm only 400 buckaroo-doos away. I could probably get that just fighting a couple battles outside. Let's see who's in charge of the kingdom while the king is away. Oh yeah, so these people are going to talk about that thing about the child and the woodcutter and the angel. Makes me wonder what I look like when I'm not dancing. Yeah, I wonder if that story will end happily. Anyway, so as you can see, that guy's not going to sell us any, okay. Yeah, so we can't sell stuff to that guy anymore. And apparently there is no one in charge here. No one at all. That's right. Anyways, now let's head up to Lakanaba. And, yeah, eventually we'll have to come back if we find Toulouse. Oh, look, we got some new enemies, Carnivines and Crackbill. Choose, I think I'm using Bang, yeah. Yeah, Maya's pretty good. Uh-oh. Solo's on level 3. He's growing up to be a big boy, and he learned heal. How about that? How about that? What a guy. Anyways, is there anything over here? kept foxes disguising as people, stealing various identities and making people hang out in towns that they don't want. Anyways, oh, new enemy, pixies and Oswargs. These guys should all look familiar from the other chapters. So I'm gonna just show them off because, you know. Why not? That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, Blinksters, that's their names. Oswargs were their names in the original. Man. Anyways, as you can see, Solo is really not too strong. Well, his weapon isn't that good. Plus, he's only on level 3. There's not much you can do on level 3. I mean, he will get stronger. He'll be the most balanced man you'll ever know. And lady, if you're a heroine there. Anyways, here's Lakanaba at night. And yeah, it is pretty boring, I guess. But yeah, it looks like we won't find anyone in this town. But that's not a reason why not to explore it, at least. See if anyone talks about Taloon or Torneco. Maybe someone will, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yep, so, apparently he's really making that money. If he opened up a shop, now he can buy his own ship. He's making that money, you know what I'm saying? The dough is flowing. So let's check out some other spots here. Here's a guy. He's talking about Finn's lad, and now he's already gotten married. And he's living a life. And it looks like this guy won't be getting married anytime soon. What about if he met the chick from the other town and they got together and then boom, bang, boom. And this is old man Finn, and his life couldn't be better right now. His son... And I think I might be able to fix that like little graphical glitch thing that's going on. And it's not from... I think it might be the HDMI cable, so I might be able to fix it. But anyways, you gotta make sure they're tight in there. And I know Veteran 121 told me to make sure, but he was having some different troubles with HDMI. So I gotta make sure that they're in there tight, and hopefully we won't get this too much after a bit. I'll tell you when I fixed it. Anyways, yeah, Finnegan is actually living in in Taloon's old house. One thing I could think of is maybe Taloon's wife sold them the house, or she's renting it, which probably be better. Because she'd still be making money. She could kind of kick him out whenever. Yep, well, no, there is some good, there is some terrific... Excuse me, man, I got a case of the yawnsies. Anyways, there's some top-notch armor to be bought at Endor. There's a secret shop there, and we can actually buy some of the best armor in the game. But it is pricey, of course. But eventually I will hope to purchase a bunch of them, and if not, I'll only buy it for the guys and gals that I use. So yeah, this is the dog, Finnegan's dog. He's guarding the house, but I bet you if we came here after we found a buddy, maybe he wouldn't be so bad. And as you can see, the items are different than what they were in Chapter 3. Let's go talk to the owner. What was his name? Tom? Let's see what Tom's all up to. Alright, well, I will. Maybe if we come back with a certain fat fellow, we might get this. Or maybe he'll talk about something else. Anyways, this is Lakanaba. Not too much going on here. Really, there's not a lot. Yep, and he must be proud his son's making an honest living. buffoon, or what was that? The guy doesn't even know Tulum's Torneco's name. Anyways, what I think I'm gonna do now is probably I'm gonna just walk around. Hey, look. No, these are the same, but I'll show it anyways. So what I think I'm gonna do is I might walk around until I get 2,000 gold, which shouldn't take too long. Maybe a battle or two, and then we'll go and we'll buy that sword, and then I'll continue with my journey towards the east. Sounds about right. Ooh, another level for Solo. Look at him going up and up and up. And as long as you get the proper equipment for Solo or the hero or whatever beforehand, you should be fine with this next place that we're going to be going to, even if he's on a lower level. So here's some new enemies, Lugworm. They're pretty alright. They used to cause Elena's crew a little bit of trouble, and they still do. I mean, if you run into a bunch of them, it can be a really tough battle. Anyways, I got almost 2 grand, so we should be pretty much set to go. Yeah, it is nice to have some new friends for sure. Alright, so let's get over here. And hopefully it's... Alright, good. It's still daytime. Let's go buy that broadsword now. Hello, sir. I would like to purchase a weapon. A steel broadsword. And look, it brings up his attack by 28. So very good. Very, very good. So this copper sword. There we go. Now we're all set for now. I would like to buy some other gear, but you gotta live with what you got. You should be pretty fine, I think, for their mate. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna buy that wood hat that I can get. The wooden hat. There we go. Bring up his defense a little bit more. I think I got the iron armor. The only thing I really need to buy is the iron shield for him, but that'll come whenever it can come. But if you have this armor and this equipment right now, you should be fine for a little while. You might want to level up a little bit if you're afraid of this next battle. Well, there's going to be a boss battle coming up, and it's going to be solo. No pun intended there. So you're going to have to deal with it just with the hero, and it can be a little tricky because it's more than one character versus another. So yeah, you gotta make sure that you'll be able to handle it. And I think, you know, again, if you're at, it doesn't matter the levels, it just matters the equipment. It also helps if you have a lot of medicinal herbs or other things, as we will find out. And yeah, so let's head east where we're supposed to be headed. Start our grand adventure, which truly won't start until we collect all of the chosen ones. And instead of heading off to the place to the east, let's head to a free inn. And as you can see, the dog is recognizing us. Isn't that nice? Maybe there's something going on here. Maybe the dog is now finally opening up being our buddy. Maybe like this man can be, this woodsman, this woodcutter. So he lets us sleep, and he might be a harsh guy, but maybe he's got a heart of gold. I don't know. And there we go. So thank you for letting us sleep in your bed, all 3 of us. I don't know how that works, but the hero is one lucky fellow. Anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next episode, we will head east towards the desert. Bye-bye.